Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
May I have a seat?
Sure.
Thank you.
So, Khushal, tell me about yourself.
So I am Khushal Mehrotra. I belong from Indore. I've completed my schooling from Indore itself. From Sikka Senior Secondary School, my 10th with a 85.5 percentage, and my 12th from Sri Agrasen Vidyalaya with a 81.8 percentage. After that, I pursued my graduation in electronics engineering, scoring a 79.9 percentage. After completing my education, I've been working as a software developer for 8 months with a company based out of Pune, working for a prominent tech client by the name of Langdon. My work included resolving critical business problems, including bug bounty and looking into the code base, accessibility features, and everything. After that, I have also interned in various things. Like I have done my data analyst internship. I've also worked as a digital campus manager. So I am a person who likes to talk with people. I'm a people's person. For that, I've also shared my interview experience on YouTube, which garnered over 80,000 views, which is there on YouTube. Apart from this, I really like to watch football, analyze advertisements, and solve coding puzzles online.
Okay. So, coding puzzles online. Is there any puzzle handy with you that we can play and enjoy?
I mean, as in when I talk about coding puzzles, it is a coding that we do that is usually for the interview experiences and which the companies ask. So there are few platforms like LeetCode where we have to write the codes for the problems that they have given us. To the challenge aspect of it, there are hackathons which are organized, which I have participated in.
Hackathon, I have heard of hackathons and they are called ethical hacking, right? Hackathons are majorly ethical hacking. But
No.
hacking by itself is very unethical. So, what is the difference between ethical hacking and unethical hacking?
Okay, so firstly, I want to clarify that hackathons are not only based towards hacking. Hackathons are based towards enormous amount of problem statements. It can range from DRDO hackathon, which is for defense, and it can range to corporate hackathons also, which is for business development problems. Talking about ethical hacking, is it ethical or unethical because of the term? So term might sound negative, but hacking as a concept is divided into three parts, which is white code hacking, black cap hacking, and gray. So the white code hacking is basically which is ethical, which company employs the hackers on their own to test the loopholes in their system so that they can create security.
That can be called as testing as well. Why hacking?
So testing is not finding the loopholes. Testing is finding mostly the bugs and to optimize the user experience. So testing is concerned with that, whereas hacking relies majorly on the loopholes which can be manipulated to take out the data.
Okay, cool. So, you know how many bodies are participating in CAP?
There are a total of 8 colleges which are participating in CAP this year.
Can you name them? All
Okay.
of them.
Jammu. I am Jammu. I am Kashipur. I am Sirmaur. I am Nagpur. I am Ranchi. I am Udaipur. I am Trichy and I am Bodh Gaya.
कौन सी दो बॉडीज हैं जो लास्ट ईयर पार्टिसिपेट कर रही थी बट इस ईयर नहीं किया उन्होंने कैप के साथ?
That is I am Sambalpur and I am Raipur.
क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग इस बार?
So they are conducting their own PI process. They have rolled out their own forms, so people have to appear for their separate processes.
And what could be the reason of taking their hands back out of this CAP body?
As far as the reason that I can think of is to maintain the diversity of a certain amount of people that are entering the university and the college, and there is a specific amount of people that college wants from a certain domain. So IIM Raipur last year has around about 70% of the engineers. So they wanted to reduce that diversity, and that's why they have opted for their own process.
You yourself is an engineer, right?
Yes.
So, is it genuine to do this? Because the candidates who have cracked the interview, have cracked the CAP, are there for MBA. So, does that matter what background you come from?
Looking from my own personal perspective, I would not like any of the colleges to reduce the number of engineers because I come from that background. But if I think it from a business perspective, you would like to have diversified thoughts, as everything diversified maintains a better ratio and better clarity and does better networking and peer learning.
Okay. What is your long-term goal, Khushal?
I am a engineering graduate, and my long-term goal resonates with taking up a techno-managerial role, which includes product development or maybe a market research analyst and maintaining team under me, which basically combines my technical expertise with the business acumen that I have from my family, which includes my own family business of my father and my uncle's audio system business.
Okay, so in long run, you want to be a businessman, right?
As of right now, I would want to take up leadership position and then understand the business from a larger perspective.
Can you tell me the typical corporate ladder you are planning to climb?
Okay, if I say that I graduate from sales and marketing, then first of all, I would like to take the role of area sales manager. Then I would like to climb up the ladder, then become the brand manager. Then I would like to go to the product management associate, and then I would look for product management, and then after that I would look for the chief marketing officer role.
Okay, and how long will it take?
It depends on the performance, but looking at the usual structure which people follow, it is going to around about take 10 to 15 years to reach my long-term career goal.
Do you know anything about management? Because you are an engineer, so we don't expect, but anything.
So I have done internship as a digital campus manager. So I have utilized social media platforms to connect with my peers and then pursue them to taking courses and enroll them in the courses for the tech company that I was working for. So I know basics of marketing, but that is to the foundation level, and this is I'm something to grow upon, and that's why I'm thinking of going for a marketing specialization.
You said one of your interests is to analyze advertisements.
Yes.
Can you name one of the top advertisement right now that you feel is the best in the market?
Okay. I think right now in the market, I think Cred, which is like a credit card paying platform, is doing great in terms of ads because it is attracting the Gen Zs. It is using superstars and breaking the stereotypical image that they have. So I remember one advertisement of Indra Nagar Ka Gunda featuring Rahul Dravid. So that broke the perception that Rahul Dravid is very calm.
So what 3 things that you feel a ad should have?
So ad should be resonating with the target audience that they are aiming. They should be very clear with the message or the services that they are going to offer, and at the end, like the ad should be attractive so that they can pull a lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
Is there any IIM in Kharagpur?
Not really. There is an Indian Institute of Technology in Kharagpur, not
But
IIM.
I have heard of management degree there in Kharagpur.
Yes, so IIT Kharagpur offers management courses just like some other IITs. So basically, they have Vinod Gupta School of Management, which is
Have you
provided.
applied for?
Yes, I have applied for Vinod Gupta School of Management because they take engineers, and that is a necessary condition that you need to follow. So I've applied for VGSON.
Okay, and what is the specific course they offer?
So the basic course that they offer is the basic PGDM or the MBA. But as there are a lot of engineers, the companies that come there are usually for IT and operations background.
You are from electronics background, right?
Yes.
But you talk much about software and all. So how does this transition happen?
So I am a COVID batch graduate. I entered my college in 2018. I was really fascinated by electronics, and that's why I took up electronics. But just after completing 1 year, COVID happened. I had to move back home, and in the first year, I only got to know about the generic subjects that they teach in engineering. But when the time came to learn the specialized subjects in electronics, and electronics being a very hands-on field, I was not able to attend it. So I wanted to utilize the time that I have. So I focused my energy towards data science and coding, and took up a software engineer role.
As sir said that you look like a very tech person, and you earlier shared that you would like to have a position in management. That's the reason obviously you are here. State 3 things, 3 traits that you feel that you have to become a top management person.
Okay, so my love for management, or maybe my aspirations for management, come from my business acumen as well. So I left my job after working there. Then I worked in my own family business, which is of audio systems. There I got hands-on experience towards looking at manufacturing process, inventory management. So I got hands-on experience of what management feels like, and that's why there I thought that I have the public speaking skills, which becomes really important for any management candidate. Second thing, I have worked with data, and market research and management as of right now revolves around data. So I have that technical abilities to work around that management area. And third things comes from my creative hobbies that I have, like analyzing business advertisements. So which is a natural extension why I would want to pursue a career in marketing.
Why not your own business then?
That could come under cards, but firstly I want to gain experience by working in the corporate to exactly feel what does a marketing role looks like, and what it looks like to manage a bigger company with a lot of team. So that's why I want to gain hands-on experience, but later towards my career I could transition. Not really sure right now.
Don't you feel that this is the age of startups and people are thinking of doing their own things from their college days, even when they are in college? So when you have a platform at home, why not to mint it rather than going for a management degree and for a bigger company? You may be losing time with this.
So I don't think I'm losing time with this, because I'm from an engineering background with technical expertise. I lack the foundational knowledge which is being taught in the business management courses. That's why first of all I'm looking to pursue an MBA, so I can strengthen my foundation. Moreover, I agree that this is the age of startups, but we see only a few startups gain the recognition and get the success that they really want. I think one of the major reasons for it is not having a proper network and not having a proper team. And I think going for an MBA will provide me with that, and then working in the corporate will also enhance that skills.
Were Indian colleges your first choice?
Can you please pardon?
Were Indian colleges for management your first choice?
Yes, for management, it was my first choice.
Okay, so IELTS you had given for?
For Masters in Telecommunications Engineering at University of Casino. I got admitted there, which is there in Italy. So I got selected for it. When I was working in Raja Software Labs, for a prominent tech client, the thing that attracted me was telecommunications, and I had that love for electronics back in the days because I was not able to fulfill it during my bachelor's. That's why I've thought of pursuing telecommunications engineering from Italy.
So why it changed from tech to management?
Because after that, my visa did not come, and then I had the opportunity to work at my uncle's audio system business, where I gained hands-on experience towards management.
So you have a very sine curve type of life. You switch from one place to another. You keep on climbing different trees, keep on sailing different boats. So how will you convince us to take you? Because after management, maybe the love for or the keen for electronics will develop, and you go back to that university, your visa will come and everything. So we'll waste our seat by that.
So while I agree that my career has took a lot of transitions, but if I look at it from a holistic perspective, every transition has pushed me towards taking up a management career at the end. So I was in electronics, which was a core branch. I shifted to IT, which is a push towards data, which helps in management. After that, I applied for a visa, master's abroad. That pushed me towards further education, inspired my interest. And after that, I shifted to a family business, which gave me a hands-on experience. So that was the final push or the nail in the coffin that pushed me towards, yes, I want to pursue further education in master's after having looked all the perspectives of electronics, working in corporate with IT, and having managed the business also.
What are your target companies which you are looking forward for being placed?
As I'm from the IT background and I'm looking for techno-managerial roles, I would like to look at companies with, let's say, Wipro, Microsoft, Amazon, which offers role especially in the sector where technology and management
Do
combines.
you know a few alumnus who have done engineering and then passed out from these institutes, IIMs, these 10 bodies?
Yes.
And got a good role and doing good in their life?
Yes, so there's one senior from my own college by the name of Arshad Ahmed. He pursued his engineering in electrical background. Then he joined a B school, some IIM, And then he was placed in Microsoft, and now he's working in Microsoft as a data scientist for especially the BFSI sector, which is a combination of technology and managerial role.
Cool. You have mentioned that you have done a final year project which was CNN model.
Yes.
Can you put some light on it?
So CNN is convolutional neural network. It is a AI-based algorithm which is basically where inspiration is taken from the visual cortex part of the brain. So there are nodes in the CNN model which works as neurons, and the connection is built through them, and that's how the model learns and trains on data, and then the model is able to give the prediction on whatever you have trained it on.
Cool. Who is the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh?
Mr. Mohan Yadav.
Mr. Mohan Yadav. Who is the governor?
As far as governor, Mr. Mangubhai Patel.
How many union territories are there in India?
6 union territories.
6 UTs. How many states?
29.
29.
29 states.
Okay.
If you're made the head of this country, what 2 things that you would like to change immediately for the country?
Oh, that's a very fascinating question. First of all, the thing that I'll do is to increase the government machinery. I think a lot of processes in India are delayed because of lack of professionals and because of the less number of people employed in that certain sector. So I would like to increase the government
Sectors
machinery.
like?
In sectors, let's say all sort of bureaucrats, I would like to increase the number of people working in Nagarpalika. I would like to increase the number of people working in Supreme Courts and maybe district courts so that the processes get faster. So I would like to invest in government machinery. Second of all, I would like to move towards a bit of capitalist approach from the socialism approach, because I think India has been a socialist country for a very long time, and now is the right time to move towards capitalism because now we are in the position.
Cool. That's it from our side. Do you have any questions?
Yes, I want to ask you one question. What is that one quality you want me to work on before I join any sort of B school?
Is the originality quotient. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
You look like a very pro tech person.
Yes.
The only one thing first thing that I saw on a lesser side is the entry. You don't come across as a very confident candidate as you come across on the chair.
Yes.
Right? When you start speaking, the knowledge, the things you have done, you can showcase it well. But when you enter, the first impression is not the same.
Okay.
So I think that you should work on that body language that you should carry from the
Very start.
Very big.
first second of
Yes.
entering the room.
Absolutely.
And I think when you have a panel, as in, what should I say? You should address each one of them when you, because you may have 3-4 people also, if I am sure. क्योंकि एक बार बोलने से कि good morning, sometimes not everybody, somebody is somewhere else. So,
Yes, got it.
and starting with ladies, you can always,
Absolutely.
that's something people on a higher stature may
I'll keep that
take
in mind.
account of it. Yes.
Next is the link is still missing. Why you switched? Why you have changed it so many times? So it can be more, I should say, more smooth answer about why you switched. क्योंकि तुमने जब when I asked you कि why you are saying, तो you again told me the whole story and now this is the final push. तो मैं बोल सकता था कि क्या आप लिख के दे सकते हैं कि you will not switch. And again you are planning for a techno management, whatever term you have used.
Yes.
तो वैसे if you are saying, तो there is no harm in saying कि हाँ IT के बाद ultimate thing is to climb the ladder and to reach a managerial position 10 years down the line. So to fasten that process, I want to be there at little early stage. So we'll have certain set of skills which I will learn through the colleges and all, and will be there because ultimate goal is to be there. ये बोल सकते हो rather than कि हाँ agree कर लिया फिर बाद में contradict कर दिया, तो वो थोड़ा सा toggling लग रहा था.
Okay.
बाकी तो कॉन्फिडेंस बैठने के बाद जैसे हमने
हाँ।
कहा वाज परफेक्ट, नॉलेज इज फाइन, प्रिपरेशन इज फाइन.
मुझे लगता है वो स्टोरी बिल्डिंग, वो भी जो आपके आइल्स, क्योंकि आपने स्पेसिफाई किया है, तो इट कम्स अक्रॉस एज योर सेकेंडरी चॉइस एंड नन ऑफ द कॉलेजेस वुड लाइक इट. आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट यू शुड टेक इट आउट, यू शुड हैव अ गुड बैकअप फॉर इट. और जो मैंने आपसे आपके फैमिली बिजनेस का और स्टार्टअप का एक बैकग्राउंड देके बात की थी, try and give your passion towards technology, building your own thing, business in it.
You ignored that.
हाँ, वो करने की जगह आपने
दिख
बोला
रहा
कि नहीं नहीं मैं जाना तो अपने फैमिली बिजनेस की तरफ ही जाता हूँ, तभी मैंने पूछा कि why not now, right? तो वो एक मुझे लगता है should be a better answer.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Maybe you come back later, you do not have to reveal everything in front of the panel, पर वो मुझे लगता है कि you should build a better answer for it.
हाँ, better connection should be there.
हाँ.
Switches should not be like कि एक chapter खत्म हुआ अब दूसरा शुरू हो रहा है. There should be a connect. There should be a
because
link.
you've built very good passion for your tech background. तो उसको build करके अपना कुछ बड़ा करना चाहते हो. This should be your
Okay, so moving towards entrepreneurship in the
correct.
longer run rather
in
than
your own passion. Family business तो है, you can always back it, but then right now you have a passion to build your something of your own. वैसा
Got it.
that shows ambitious. अभी ऐसा लग रहा है कि हाँ ये नहीं हुआ तो ऐसा तो हो ही जाएगा.
True. Okay.
वैसा.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.